For over 25 years, we've been dedicated to protecting and preserving significant natural, scenic, agricultural, and historical land in the Lower James and York River watersheds. Though our name may have changed, our mission hasn't wavered. Now operating as the historic Virginia Land Conservancy, we have a name that reflects our growing regional presence. So, what is a land conservancy?
We're first protecting and preserving the character of our community. We're helping to protect the quality of the water. We're preserving green space and view sheds for everyone. Without our work, you may not have a tree-lined highway. You may not have a working farm in your community. It's all part of what we do.
Today, the historic Virginia Land Conservancy holds 41 conservation easements totaling over 6,300 acres in southeastern Virginia. From King William County to the north and Charles City County to the west, to the Rappahannock River to the east and Suffolk to the south, we're continually working to conserve and steward properties in our region. Why should you consider conserving your land?
All of us knew how precious it was. But I am childless, I have no one to leave it to, and I couldn't find a way to make it work, to protect it after I'm gone. And the Conservancy is exactly the right entity for that. They have been very careful, they're helpful, and in order to preserve it for future generations to enjoy, it was the Conservancy that helped make that happen.
The Conservancy's role is to work with landowners to place a conservation easement on their property, which means they're taking the future development rights out of their land and preserving it for the generations to come.
Our kids are the fifth generation, sixth generation of our family, fifth generation of Tallies. The house was built by a fellow named Christian, and my great-grandfather married his daughter, and that's how it came into our possession. And, you know, it just means an awful lot, because this is a working farm. We work this farm. We don't have a caretaker. You're looking at the caretaker. And to walk the same fields and plow the same furrows and so forth is father, grandfather, and great-grandfather did. There's no way you can buy that. And so that was a big desire of ours to preserve that for coming generations.
The historic Virginia Land Conservancy continues to be an important partner in preserving the unique beauty and character of our region. We've recently been designated as one of only 301 land trusts nationwide to be accredited by the Land Trust Accreditation Commission, an independent program of the Land Trust Alliance.
The Conservancy is so proud to be one of 301 out of 1,700 land trusts in the United States, and we were 8th in Virginia to receive the accreditation award.
Today, more than ever, we need to preserve our land so that future generations can continue to enjoy the bounty of this region's natural resources.
I think the Conservancy has a great model in a piece of land that was conserved called Rivers Bend at Uncle's Neck. That was a private development that we worked with them to try to figure out a way to maybe lessen the footprint of development, but yet still make the development economically feasible on their part. And what ended up resulting from that was a financially viable development, but yet over almost 200 acres of conserved land.
The Conservancy is not a no-growth organization. We know that growth is inevitable, but if we grow in those special, sensitive natural places, in those actively agricultural areas and those historic areas, the character of our community and our region will be gone forever. That's why we work with developers to protect land, and we believe preservation and progress can work together.
As a 501c3 charitable organization, the Conservancy counts on the generosity of individuals and businesses throughout the region.
We're totally funded by the generosity of our donors, individuals, businesses throughout the community. We're also funded by grants. We need that continued support to continue to do what we do.
Our work is far from complete, and our need for support is greater than ever. The Historic Virginia Land Conservancy is your partner in preservation. working together, we will continue to make a difference for generations to come.